Hi, my name's Mia, and I'm trying to tell stories about work. So, let's get into it. I work as a server.
Oh, brother, this guy's
I know. Anyway, I actually work at a pretty popular American chain restaurant, so in order to avoid being sued, I guess I'm just gonna call it what my friends normally call it. The burger store. I've worked at the burger store about 3 years now, and I don't dislike it, but it certainly comes with some fun stories. And if you're a server like me, you know that you don't get to choose who sits at your table. And while not every patron who goes out to eat is a complete bumbling moron, there is those select few people that make you question why you got out of bed in the morning. Well, this particular shift, I met a woman who fell somewhere in the middle of this rapidly straining metaphor I'm vibing on. Just go with it. Introducing this lady. Starring in The Problem That Was Totally Impossible to Avoid and That No One Could Have Seen Coming. So basically, everything was going completely fine with our interaction so far. She had a drink, she had my undivided attention, then disaster struck when it came time for her to order her meal. She said that she wanted to try gotta come up with a generic name for this. Hold on. The wet burger. Oh, no, that's not. The super messy, yum yum cheesy burger deluxe. Okay, that's better. Because it was her first time trying this particular burger, I let her know that the melted cheese comes on top of the bun and it would look like the picture shown on the menu. Then I pointed to the picture on the menu. Then I watched her look at the picture, and then I watched her watching me looking at her, looking at the picture on the menu of which I was pointing to. She still seemed unsure because this concept was challenging, and I get that. I'm an educator, really. So, I decided to gentle parent her through this, and I asked her if she wanted the cheese on the side. And I explained further that if she did in fact get the cheese on the burger, it would make it so she had to eat it with a fork and knife. I was literally out here listing terms and conditions for this freaking sandwich. It was crazy. Finally, after careful deliberation, she insisted on leaving the cheese on the bun. That's a mouse good tool we could use to help us later. Haha. So, I did exactly what the lady said. I brought her the burger exactly as described and pictured. And you want to know what this lady said to my actual beautiful face? Oh, I didn't think the cheese would be on the bun. I was too stunned to speak right away, if I'm being honest with you. Like, what the f*** do you even say to that? Sucks to be you? But no, you actually have to try to be serious. So I asked her if she wanted me to fix it for her. Because the ring that was holding the cheese wasn't moved yet, I could have easily taken her top bun off, grabbed her a new clean one, heated up a new side of cheese, and everything would have been fine. We would have been happily ever after. We would have been best. I just wanna be part of your symphony. Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me try something. Well, how am I supposed to eat this now? Oh, okay, I know what you might be thinking.
Dang,
this
lady's
crazy.
whacked out of her
You should have
skull.
gotten better roles in your theater career. And while all of these things are true, I could only think of one thing to say. Why would you do that? Listen, sometimes you gotta laugh or you're gonna cry in this business. But she didn't find it funny. So I offered again to try to fix it by grabbing a fresh bun, and she said no. And I tried to remind her that I showed her the menu and then she pleaded the fifth. I don't know what to say. And at this point I'm perplexed because I showed her literally the perfect headshot highlights for this damn burger. Where is this miscommunication coming to pass? She was getting glumpy-wumpy with me now, so she sent me away, but not without making sure to let me know that she'll make it work, even though it's quote-unquote unnecessarily challenging to eat. Oh, dear God. So she ate her stupid burger, I brought her her check, she tipped me nothing, and left. Sometimes I still lie awake at night, just thinking about how dumb this lady had to have actually been to make this story plausible. And then I start thinking she was just trying to mess with me on a psychological level. A ploy to infiltrate my psyche, to slowly chip away at my hope that humanity could evolve into empathetic beings. And that's my first story time done!
Yay!
If you're interested in hearing more stories about my job and other stories like it, please leave suggestions in the comments about what I should talk about next time.
Hasta la vista, baby.